So this is a very familiar parable from the Gospel of Matthew towards the closing chapters where Jesus is speaking about the end of the world and judgment and such. And so in today's parable, we have this story about 10 virgins, young women, good women. 5 were wise, 5 were foolish. 5 were smart and 5 were not. You gotta be careful how you choose your words these days, right? I think the 5 wise ones maybe lived by the Boy Scouts motto, be prepared. They had their lamps and they had extra oil because they didn't know when the bridegroom would come. So what is the symbolism in this parable? Well, I think the lamp is a symbol of our soul, and the oil is a symbol of God's grace. And the more grace we have in our soul, it's like having more oil in your lamp. So the more grace, the better. It's as simple as that. There was a game show on TV in the 60s and 70s when TV was really good. And this was called Supermarket Sweepstakes. And they had 3 contestants, and each one had a shopping cart. And they each had 3 minutes to fill up their shopping cart with the highest value of items possible. But there was there were some limits. You could have only one package of caviar and only one package of sirloin and only one bottle of champagne. And after 3 minutes, they blew the bell, the buzzer, and you had to go to the checkout counter. That was it. You know, whatever you had, that was it. And so the rusher's on to fill up that supermarket, that shopping cart with valuable items. Well, our life is like that too. It's a contest. We don't know how much time there is, but when they blow the buzzer, that's it. That's what's in your shopping cart. And so what we want to do is put the good, high-priced items in the shopping cart of our soul. And that's why the church incentivizes us to gain indulgences, plenary indulgences or partial indulgences, because these are a way for us to fill our soul with grace. Did you know every time you pray the rosary in family, that's with 2 or more people, you can gain a plenary indulgence? Did you know every time you spend a half hour in adoration of Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament, you can gain a plenary indulgence? And when you perform the corporal or spiritual works of mercy, you can also gain prayers of indulgence. And when you pray for other people, you can gain graces. So I want to encourage you to think like that, right? What can I do to fill the lamp, my soul, with that oil? That's grace by doing these things. The other night on the Family Rosary Across America, a woman called in from Belle Plaine, Minnesota. Belleplaine. That's the French version of it because the French originally were up in that area. And she, I need a miracle. Okay, well, you called the right place. We need a 5th and 6th grade teacher and school starts on Thursday. I said, what's the name of your school, ma'am? She said, it's St. Mary's School in Belle Plaine. So I said, okay, everybody listen up. They need a 5th and 6th grade teacher for St. Mary's School in Belle Plaine. They need it by Thursday. Somebody out there, you must know somebody. So last night somebody called in the Family Rosary Across America from Belle Plaine, Minnesota. Hi, I called a couple days ago. Yeah, I remember. And, well, praise report. We got a teacher, and she started today. So that's a prayer answered. And we've seen that. The more people praying at the same time for an intention, the more powerful the prayers. So I know the people who join us for the rosary and for the chaplet and for the Mass, they're like the wise virgins. You are like the wise virgins putting oil into your lamp.